Angry guy here, and broke girls are harassing men at the gym for views on social media. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, please help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. Broke girls are harassing men at the gym for views on social media. Let's just go ahead and jump into the very first video.
Do you need something? Do you need something? Okay, I thought so.
Are you okay?
Keep pushing.
If you're getting rude, you can leave. Nobody was looking at you any type of way. I don't own the gym, I work here.
Okay.
Yes. And
That
if you're
means
getting
what?
rude, then you can leave.
That means what?
I can call the police and have you trespass right now. Would you like that?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, let him know.
That's what we'll do. So right now, you can take your stuff and head up front. Guys,
Cut the cameras.
I mean, my gosh, guys.
Don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
I do have clothes on.
That's funny.
Go closer.
How's your wife?
That is fine. I work in the industry enough to know. I work in the entertainment field.
He's saying you need to leave. He's not.
Leaving your house or?
No, not report you for decency.
Report me.
Cool. I mean, she's covered, so.
Yeah, she's covered.
She's covered. Also, we're not supposed to videotape her.
I mean, guys, just look at this nonsense that these women are doing. It's a load of absolute nonsense that they're going on with. Absolute nonsense. They're looking for continuous validation, continuous clearance. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick, boys. But this is modern day society. These are women in modern day society. They've essentially lost all reasoning. They'll do anything for a bit of attention because it's all for views. It's all for social media. It's all to get clout. So that, you know, this is business. It's business. They're harassing men at the gym so that they can, you know, get their views up, and then use those views to make money at despite, you know, at the hardships of men, of destroying a man's life. And these are the same girls that are going around calling the dudes gym creeps. Like, it's so sad, and it's literally so pathetic, and no one stands up to them.
This is why I love my gym. Check this out. So they have a new policy, it's like the Joey Swole policy, that if you are caught recording someone else without their consent, especially if it's to like exploit them, embarrass them, or shame them, then your membership is gone. It's so absurd to me that people are still recording other people staring at them, not thinking about the fact that exploiting them on social media to put them out as like a creep or a weirdo, thinking that could be someone's father. And I honestly think that that's such a great idea, because it's like, people are gonna freaking stare. Get over yourself. If it's that crazy, go to another gym, move the spot, tell them what's up, but you don't need to post them. Like,
You know, it's crazy. And you know what's happening in Japan? Like in Japan, when they go into the gym dressed a certain way, everyone stares at them. And then what the women end up doing is they basically have to change the way that they dress. So you have foreign women who are going to gyms in Japan, and the Japanese are not tolerating it there. The Japanese have a shaming culture. So basically in America, we have a guilt-based culture. In Japan, they have a shame-based culture. So what they do is they just basically shame them. And that immediately causes these women to change their behavior. And it's a very interesting thing. And it's like you realize that, you know, we need to bring shame back. We really, really need to bring shame back, because the only people that are punished with guilt are men. You know, he's guilty. You know, men are guilty until proven innocent, and even then they're still guilty. That's why we have to bring shame back, because, you know, that's the thing. Shame is eternal. You know, you destroy a man's reputation, you destroy him. There's a saying that if you want to destroy a man, tell a lie. But if you want to, reverse that upon a woman, just tell the truth. And it's the honest to goodness truth. You know, you look at how women are behaving in society, and you realize that a large part of what we're going through and experiencing is because we live in a society where shame has been essentially eradicated, and women can do or say anything that they want without facing any type of consequences for it. And it's like they're literally just enjoying themselves, doing this and destroying the lives of very innocent men.
I step wherever I want. I do whatever I want. I'm counting up money for fun. You know, popping me purchase.
You know, it came to my attention. A lot of girls are wondering why they have creeps staring at them in the gym. It may have something to do with the fact you're dressed like a stripper. And just to put the cherry on top, half these girls have the biggest ego, where they think every guy in a 3-mile radius is staring at them. I can pretty much assure you, this so-called gym creep right here is just trying to do his workout. He doesn't even know you exist.
Guys, men are so tired. Men are so tired, and this is why women cannot even. Women are complaining that men have gotten so sassy because they don't. They're not speaking to women anymore. They want they want the woman to approach them, and saying they're the prize. Come on.
This guy watching me while I was deadlifting.
Get out of here, bro.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a message.
He saw that I failed and came over to, respectfully, give me some great pointers.
Yeah. You need to move it. Whenever I deadlift on this platform, move it all the way up. Look how low it is right now, right? Yeah. See that? How indented that is? And you're squatting down. And then when the bar starts moving, your hips are already here. So that's the power on the bar. And like pull on the bar until you feel your hamstrings engage, right? And then start from there. That's right. I want to see you right now. Yeah. Thank you. Now you see, it's so funny because these are the same women that will turn around and call a dude a creep just for helping them so that they don't hurt themselves while they're working out. That guy was so awesome. He was wearing a pair of shorts that had the cloud pattern of Akatsuki on it. Forgive me if I butchered that. That's from Naruto. And then he also had a Rock Lee tattoo on his leg. Oh my gosh. I want to be honest. Women don't deserve us. Modern day women do not deserve how awesome we are. Because guys, we have to, as men, we have to work on ourselves and develop ourselves more than foreign men. Men in other countries, they don't spend all this time working on themselves and developing themselves. Women have to take what they can get in these countries. Versus an American man who has to work on himself, develop his mind, his body, his ability to converse with a person, his finances. Like, this is how men are in Western society versus a lot of dudes in other countries who they basically just make enough money to get by, and they meet a girl and they get her pregnant, and then they just keep doing rinsing and repeating. And in these countries, they don't have child support. So these women who get pregnant by these kids, basically, they have a hard time because either their family has to support them, they have to support themselves, or that's it. I remember a doctor in Mexico. I spoke to her and she told me she had a bunch of kids, and I said, "Oh, how's your husband?" And she goes, "Oh, he's gone." And I said, "Well, what did he do for a living?" And she goes, "He's nothing." I said, "What kind of guy is he? What did he do in school? He didn't go. So, does he what's going on with him? He's a nothing. He's a good for nothing. What? He's a lazy guy." And I'm saying to her, "So why?" This is when I lived in Mexico for a while. And I said, "So why would you marry this type of guy and have this many kids with him?" "I don't know." And it's so amazing because you'll say to a woman, "Bro, how you hear women out here doing these things, and how can you justify it?" "Oh, her heart was clearly into him." You don't understand a woman's heart. No, he was Tyrone. He was a Tyrone. He was a Pookie. He was a Pookie. She ran out, messed around with Pookie, got pregnant by Pookie over and over and over. And then she wants another man to step in and clean that mess up because she's the prize. And guess what? In these countries, they don't have child support. They don't have welfare. They don't have any of that. So she has to provide for all of those children entirely on her own. And she can't go after him. And that's how it is in places like the Philippines, because the courts in the Philippines are not like the U.S. The courts have to take into consideration the man's ability to provide for himself. A lot of these guys barely make $10 a day. So they take that $10 away that this guy makes in the Philippines. He can't provide. He can't pay his rent. He can't buy food. He can't do any of these things. And a lot of these men only work just enough so they can survive, eat, and buy their drinks, and that's it. So you take away their ability to eat and to survive and keep a roof over their head and give that money to the women and for the children. Well, how does he survive? He doesn't. So in America, they'll put you in jail. They'll let you live in the woods. They'll destroy your entire life. because I never knew this. MK Fitness revealed they take out a loan on the child support, that they calculate how much child support you're going to have to pay over the course of 18 years, however many years it is, and then the state takes out a loan on that. So that's the reason why they'll never let you off on child support. That's why you can't discharge it in bankruptcy or anything, because they basically they're like, we're going to get our money out of you because we took out a loan on you. It's insane. This is how this is the reason why the 14th Amendment is so interesting, because they basically outlawed indentured servitude and then turned around and legalized it again. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, like the video, turn on notifications, never miss another video again. Help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. What do you guys think regarding this? Broke girls are harassing men at the gym for views on social media. I want to know your thoughts in the comments, so let's talk about them there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video, and just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.